Yeah.
Hello,
Oh,
we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our
hi.
second reaction of the day. We are going to react to the Star Wars match. As you can see, everyone who lost the previous match is now licking their wounds and let us winners stay. And let us enjoy the next match together. Like Teresa wrote on Twitter, it's like mini spectacular. Today we have four
Yeah.
matches today. We must be very grateful for that.
Yes. It's also no real stake for us. Well, like
Yeah,
Ben is the only one who picked Hoey, so he's the only one who could really get some
yeah,
serious points by this.
yeah.
But I think it's going to be an amazing match.
So let us begin. I will just put the video in and go.
Okay.
Okay, it's a cutscene. Yes,
Please
Paul,
no.
long time. How are you, man?
this is the best storyline of the season.
Look,
It is.
this is going to be hard for you to hear, but you're probably the only person who'll understand what I'm saying right now. Winston, he's not right for us. You and I are stone cold in this game. We need our edge. We have the killer instinct, and that is how both of us became champions in the first place. But Winston is this tether that is binding us to the ground and not letting us reach our potential.
Wow.
Wow.
You beat Bibiani all on your own, and then Winston got involved in the team's match, and you got stuck with Lon and everything, and you got
He's saying exactly what
every
Jay told him
KO
to
by two
say.
people you could
Yep.
actually beat in singles competition. Even though you played great, we need a change from all this, 12.
Paul, don't.
He will. He must.
Please.
Yeah, that's you got me at an interesting time in my career, I think.
That's
Um,
good. So, me, you, and Laura are
He's not going to
Swag's
do it.
power
He's not
players
going
right
to do
now.
it. Please don't do it.
You
He's not.
are Swag's only chance at a singles title or a team's title. And you can do that all with the manager that I have locked in. We need the old Oyama back that tore through Brendan Meyer, Chance Ellison, Liz Shannon Miller, that took the belt away from Dan Murrell, that defended it against Jeff Snyder. We need that old Oyama. The one who didn't care about what the locker room thought about him, the one who didn't care about what Jen Sturger thought about him. That
Wow.
Oyama
Good
Wow.
selling.
can be
Good
back,
selling.
and he can be a champion again if he joins us.
yeah, I mean,
Don't do
it's
it.
interesting you mentioned Laura. It feels like we're the only three people who really have it together in the faction right now. And yeah, in the off season, Winston was telling me
No.
Lon was going to take this seriously, and he comes out and plays like that. Um, yeah,
He must go.
I think it might be time. It should be prime time. It shouldn't be this spread
It
out
should be
against the
prime
faction. I
time.
think it
That's
should be
true.
prime time.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, Paul, yes. This is why you're going to be champion.
I don't feel like
You
he's
have
turned yet.
endurance, and
Yeah, he
you
did.
understand strategy. You know how to steer things to make it
Wow.
work for you. And that's why our new faction with the new manager will be champions.
So what do we got to do? Like, how does this
Yeah,
work?
he's turned.
Now, we need Winston to resign. And the only way it'll work is if we blindside. He has no idea any of this is coming. He has no idea Laura and I and you now are teaming up and asking him to step down, and he has no idea that a new
I
manager
just
will be
wish he
joining.
now had a
So
Winston on a
what we
call,
need to do
Oyama, and was just
is this:
trolling Ace.
Wow.
I
blindside,
I
just
will.
and we'll
wish.
start a new
I will
era,
just scream if that
a new
happens.
version of
I
Swag.
just wish.
Yeah, just one thing real quick.
Are you kidding?
Oh God.
Paul,
Maybe he will.
Please, please.
Maybe he. Maybe he is going to. Yeah,
What time is it?
sunglasses.
No.
Yep,
No.
sunglasses.
2 o'clock.
They're
yes,
back. I hate those sunglasses.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
Yes.
He
Yes.
he just broke my heart.
Yes.
Paul, I'm going to miss you. I wish
Yes.
he just I wish he just came in and was like, Ace, psych.
No, I was one of the few people who preferred him with the sunglasses, and Dungeon Primetime was for me.
Yeah, I'm sad.
Yes, it
And
had
for
to
a
happen. It
and for
had
a
to happen
moment,
for the
yeah,
storyline.
I understand. But for a moment there, I was really thinking he might send him home. And no,
No, no.
this is sad.
John Crash Hoey from the Resistance broadcast, speaking of Lacey Gillerin, and from Blind Wave.
And he's true in saying that
two
his
very highly anticipated
players
Star Wars rookies.
who
What are you
have
expecting to see here today?
most
I expect to
hopes
see fireworks, Chris.
Yep,
to get a
that's
title
that's
They'll
are
true.
against
match
him.
a legendary already match
Three
between
top
Maybe
Hoey
I
players.
and Demolanta.
maybe Ace is also between them because like what he
Desire to be
did last
underneath
year, if he does it again.
150. You see the kinds of questions that
Yeah.
those two gentlemen were answering. You and I get intimidated asking the questions. I have not seen
But
fear. I have not seen hesitation. I
yeah,
have not seen anything.
if
Yeah,
you
I'm
but
if
confidence
you
when it
ask
comes
me
to
which
every
three
other Star Wars
players
competitor
are you
watching
going
these
to
matches and say, yeah,
keep in
I
a free
find
agency
these
from
great
Swag
players.
right now,
But
it's
now,
Laura,
two rookies get their
Oyama, and
chance to
Chandru.
prove it underneath the not whitest hottest spotlights. That would be a 5-rounder
I'm
going into
I'm
overtime.
grieving now.
But
I'm
it's going to be
grieving.
Sorry, I'm so happy.
Face Oyama.
Mark, you got two factions.
I
Though
love.
I have to say, I think it's going to be so fun, like him and Lon being in a match and Paul being all
Yeah,
bad and like Lon not understanding what's happening.
yeah.
With Andrew Demolanta, and you look
And he's
at them,
going to be like, yeah, that's cool now. I'm going to be like that too, or something.
their factions and in their divisions, because you look at the tweets when the match was happening and what Eric Whiteley was doing and what John was doing, and these guys are ready to go, and they're both. I mean, you even looked at their reactions in the draft, and they were excited to go. And there's that obviously that scene, and we knew what the Blind Wave audience, they were ready. They were ready. Who's gonna take him? Who's gonna take him? And finally,
And also Ben
when Coy took him,
DM'd us and said,
and it was
no
a
real
great reaction
stakes.
with Eric when he was on.
I'm
his
sorry,
couch. He said,
Ben.
"Oh, get the
There are
box."
stakes.
And it's the same
You
thing with
can get
Hoey. So
more
these guys
points,
are excited.
which
I
is
get excited
amazing.
when guys like this
Yeah.
play, because who's our next star?
If you win, you're the only one getting points.
Doesn't matter
So
if you win or lose. It's
good for you.
It's how you play the game, and we're going to see exactly what these two rookies bring here today.
Yeah, Christian, and I think that the Star Wars universe may be trying to take a page out of the Schmoedown book, because as we continue to expand the cast of characters that you see in the Star Wars part of the Schmoedown galaxy, maybe Star Wars is like, hey, you know what? We got our Skywalkers. Let's go to other places now. We're going to go to some other places right now, thanks to Nerd Chronic, who's had an incredible job cutting a promo between two not unknowns to the world. They're very popular broadcasters, but in the Schmoedown, it's all new to them. Let's see what's cooking.
I'm so excited for this one because I was really afraid
this guy
would go in the first round. It is, of course, Mr. Eric Whiteley.
Woo! Rookie Mercs.
I know the chat has probably exploded at this point.
What do you have Eric Whiteley's nickname? Eric the Knight Whiteley.
The Knight. The Knight. I am vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman. Star Wars.
yeah, they're both really funny, and they also both said when asked what is their like category in Star Wars, said quotes, both of them. So it's going to be really fun, I think.
I know him from Abridged.
You need to be in the Mercs. He said your name
His-
early, and you're a rookie. Isn't that going to make you worry about what you're going to do in this division? What if you embarrass yourself? I embarrass myself every single week on my channel. I am so down for Schmoedown.
I have a really good feeling about this.
John Hoey, you're a big wrestling guy. You got a big brain and a big attitude, and we've been looking at you. We want you in the dungeon.
I'm so glad Nerd Chronic included the reactions.
Representing the ultimate
Yeah.
power in the universe.
He's the best.
You know,
The Mercs have only beaten the dungeon in teams, so I think it's fitting I get the drop. Johnny Crash on ya.
And his nickname is Johnny Crash, and I dig it.
I like people not knowing where I'm coming from, and then you get cracked in the jaw in the 12th round and you hit the mat. Now, I have a big chip on my shoulder, but I'm also here to inject some fun into this Star Wars division, and I can't think of anything more fun than beating the quirky Mercs in my first match here.
Looking at the knowledge base of Star Wars competitors, and it is vast. It is awesome. And some people might look at that and say, that's too much for me. I'm scared. But me, it just makes me hungry.
To be honest, I drafted him right after Jumalanta for a reason. Because I've got a Star Wars champion in Air Jumalanta, and I'm about to have another one in Eric Whiteley. He comes with an army for a reason.
Eric Whiteley? Hard not to hear about him.
Now, you have a big following, Whiteley. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, they like flooded the chat in the draft.
Yeah, I think that this could be a match with one of the most views. People don't realize how much fans Whiteley has.
Yeah, I really hope so. I really hope so. Schmoedown needs to get bigger ASAP, so they can
Because
all have more money. And
I actually think he has more subscribers than SEN.
it's possible. I don't know. I don't watch Blind Wave.
Sure. I'm not sure.
Is it Blind Wave?
I think it's something like that. Yeah.
Every single one of your goody two-shoe fans crying out in terror and be suddenly silenced when I destroy you with the power
Wow.
of the dark side.
Hoey is going for it.
When you go into a match against the Knights, just remember the words of General Leia Organa. Hope is like the sun. If you only believe in it, when you see it, you're never gonna make it through the night. This is where the fun begins.
But that's the thing. Like real rejects also have like, I think so much subscribers, and I think like million or I don't. I think I think like a million.
A lot.
And it didn't really work. Like they have matches and the people haven't followed them here.
Yeah, because they do reactions most
Yeah,
of
I
the
know.
time.
I know.
It's a different stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's
I had a
like
conversation with Eric, and we were talking about it, and he was.
we also have Kevin Smith, Chris Jericho. What more people like want?
And the same thing you said with John, who I've known for years, also inside of the Star Wars community. So these guys know, they know this world. They know Star Wars. So this is going to be, as you saw in the promo, they're ready to go, and they're ready to add a few more points to their faction. The Mercs could use it.
I'm really excited about this match, but mostly because I really have no idea how it's going to go.
How do you have all these friends? Like,
I'll just not tell all our fans. I probably won't get any points here. But
You just know everyone.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not even going to try to write anything. Sorry.
So here we go. Yeah, perfect. All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we are, before we get to it, just a reminder, obviously.
Ben isn't here, but is making small comments in the chat.
With Kevin Goodenough Smith. You talk about the Mercs, well, they're back again tonight on our pay-per-view. Kevin Goodenough Smith going up against sassy Stacey Howard of the Usual Suspects. That happens tonight.
Mercs could get some serious points tonight. And they're already like second or third.
Adam the Coyote Collins, 7-0, looking to become the first
Second, I think.
competitor ever to go 8 straight victories without a loss. But in order to do it, he's got to beat the man he took the title from at the Spectacular.
And he's not going to.
Four-time movie trivia Schmoedown champion, Dangerous Dan Murrell, the #1 contender. Can he do it for a 5th time? Find out tonight.
Yes,
the
he can.
Adam will beat
if you
him.
are
Adam will beat
become a
him.
patron today.
No.
The Patreon is patreon.com/Schmoedown. Sign up.
You can
today.
probably
All
yeah.
right,
that's-
we're ready to get going. Are you ready?
Yeah, well done. Everybody likes you, just not as much as me.
True. I'm not arguing with that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia.
Good point.
Schmoedown.
That's what I tell Liam on our show.
Star Wars Division.
Oh my God.
You know what's so cool about it being just the two of us? I can say
What?
whatever I want.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to say like, poor Liam.
I just don't care.
I really like dungeon music.
Yeah. Well,
Well, if you mute me, Ben, it won't make for a very good show, right?
Into the Schmoedown arena.
Just
How's
say.
it been? How's it going? And what's it been like working with the dungeon?
The dungeon, we have attitude, but it is a
Thank you, Ben.
family like none other, and everyone's pulling in the same direction. And I could not be more prepared. I couldn't imagine.
so people
being
can
this
know
prepared.
what is
And
happening.
I'm so fired up to be representing Kaiser and the whole crew, and we have a lot of talent in there that really helped get me ready for this.
Well, John, you're coming into this, and I see your hat. I dare say that's not an Old Miss or UNLV hat. That is, in fact, referring to the Rebels from a galaxy far, far away. They put the Empire on notice. So how are you going to put the Schmoedown on notice here today? Is winning enough, or does it have to be a blowout, knockdown, drag-out, slobber knocker, possibly a TKO here?
A win will be enough. I kind of came into this looking for a statement, not a manifesto. And I've been laying in the weeds because I'm letting other people do the talking on all the shows, on the stereos, on the fan podcasts, on the draft night. I know I'm not
He's really
the
articulate.
popular person in
Like-
this match, but I think when we come out of it, I think people are going to know me a little better. That's for sure.
Well, before we let you go here, bring in your opponent. Speaking of that popular opponent,
I do like him.
Eric the Knight Whiteley. He does have a legion of fans behind him here, and does that get into your psyche?
Let's hope that those fans will come to watch more Schmoedown.
He's a good guy, not one of these guys that's talking
Well,
smack.
they did go on the chat when he was drafted, so
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you have to leave all those people at the wayside when you enter the ring, so they can't save him. It's just
If
Ben,
they
I'm not
watch-
communicating with you anymore after you muted me, sorry.
Thank you, Crash. And his opponent, representing the Quirky Mercs.
Oh, do you know what is funny, Teresa?
Well, I know what's not funny, Liam, but
Ben,
continue.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Liam is not funny.
I agree.
And
Tell me, what's funny?
the favorite faction of Ben is Quirky Mercs, and he
Yeah, and he's
was
going
going
against it.
against it again.
And for Dungeon.
Yep.
But I love Dungeon, so yeah. But he doesn't.
How's it changed since we spoke all
Yeah.
these months ago?
Oh man, it has been.
Wow, where is he?
Been, checking out all the previous
Like-
matches, but man, that match, the championship match,
It's-
Demolanta and Damon, I got
Like,
so fired
how
up
do you let people know that you have some serious following and production and so?
Do you realize how nice is to watch the match without Liam, so no one has an ego on this show?
Yeah, I'm not going to say that I don't have an ego because I don't like to lie, but I'm just going to nod silently now.
Let me ask you this, because rookies come into the Schmoedown and they're hungry for that first victory. You enter with the reputation of a prize fighter with the gigantic entourage supporting you. When you look at your background, it appears.
But maybe you should stop making those comments because Ben will mute you like he muted me.
How do you live up to the hype against a very, if
Look,
not as well known as
he edited himself just so he can.
Hate you both.
I mean, I've been doing YouTube for a while now.
No, I don't. I love you both.
Lightsaber fights and the lightsaber choreography.
We love you too, Ben. But don't mute us anymore, please.
Yeah.
And, hey, I won it twice, so now going from Star Wars lightsaber choreography.
Also, I realized the Mercs thing.
Star Wars fandom.
So everyone who is watching, unfortunately, Ben is doing our technical stuff but cannot be on the camera, so he will just be on the background.
Demolanta picking up those points. The Mercs are starting to fight back. So, how does it get into your mind at all when you think about that? Picking up more points, you get excited? How do you feel kind of going up against the dungeon and knowing this is your first match and it's worth a big 3 points?
Well, Koi being who he is has really welcomed me into the Mercs. And at first, I wasn't really sure what the team dynamic would be. But there's been just such welcoming, Demolanta and me going after each other in these mock matches, and Bibbs being like the best.
So he's doing mock matches. That's good. That's good for us.
Yeah, and the thing is, he will probably be more hungry because he does study with Demolanta. So
I actually think this is an ad. You can skip it. That's for feels, I think.
yeah,
And I would like to get feels, but they are not delivering out of the country. So,
yeah,
uh,
I checked also.
yeah. And what I wanted to say is, I actually think Hoey is the one who's more hungry. But I like
Oh,
them both a lot. I
yeah,
really like them both.
the thing I wanted to say is when you are surrounded by people who do Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars like the Malanta, you want it too.
For the point, no penalty for missing a question. There is no steal.
Yeah, I understand, but Hoey is like has three people in factions who in his faction who do Star Wars
Yeah.
and who care a lot about Star Wars. With these into matches, they do a lot of studying, I think.
You each have 3 usages of the J.
I don't know how much Mara can afford to care about Star Wars right now. To be honest.
She said she would. She wanted to go into Star Wars maybe even earlier
Yeah.
than this
But
year.
she is a
But
champion now, so that's the
yeah, but she would. But she wants to give a like, if there's a place for her to go, she said she would go. But she said they have a lot of Star Wars players, so if there's no place for her, she's okay with that.
Your competitors look pretty locked in. I'd say it's about
I think she would go for it. I don't think she would win a title right now, but I think she would win maybe her first match, at least.
Wife and kids are at the in-laws. Told the dog to stay off the Roku. I'm ready.
Let's get ready
I really like a second match today where I really like both of the competitors.
Revenge of
Yeah.
the Sith. Palpatine says to Anakin, remember back to your early teachings. All who gain power are what?
Two guys who know lightsabers.
I think this will be an amazing match.
Hard not to go with Mauls, even though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Eric.
Afraid to lose it.
That's right. John?
Afraid to lose it.
1 point apiece as we get to question number 2. Good start for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know if it's true when I get any power. Your next question. In The Force Awakens, and for a point, who says to Han Solo, your game is old, there's no one in the galaxy left for you to swindle?
Kylo Ren.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. And John?
Balatik.
Yes.
Sure.
Balatik.
Tie game 2-2 as we get to our
I knew that, yeah.
question 3 from The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Why don't they ask like toughest question? Tougher
Yeah.
questions. It's too easy.
Christian, take a letter. Dear PJ Campbell, I know what you did with that last question. I know what you did.
He's chuckling to himself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Eric.
500
800 years.
Yes, John.
800 years.
Okay, this is a really good start, and they're both so charming.
The Schmoedown. Hey, partner, your next query. It's in the category
This is
of the
good.
Phantom Menace. And the question, Lewis McLeod voiced what character in the Phantom Menace? It's MacLeod.
I'm now a little bit happier. I was really heartbroken about Paul. Like,
As I said, I like him more with sunglasses.
Darth Maul.
First one.
All right, and your repeat.
so you just came to gloat that you know the answer?
Yeah.
What character?
Wow, he's really
Menace. McLeod spelled MacLeod.
getting the Liam vibe.
I didn't think I looked that much like Balatik, and then everybody in our row at The Force Awakens thought it was me. So.
Yeah, you do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, gentlemen. And we start with John.
Put Rune Hako.
That's incorrect. And Eric?
I put Watto.
Also.
Looking for Sabah.
Oh, so they both missed.
And Ben missed.
All right, here we go. Here's the next question.
That's true.
All right, this is the next question. Question number 5. Return of the Jedi. In Return of the Jedi, who does Admiral Akbar turn the presentation over to as the rebels prepare their Death Star assault?
You know, Christian, you can try to go up with your tenor all you want. I like the way you asked that question. Like it was fun, but these fellas have their game.
Wow.
So far, only missing one so far. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Hands up. And Eric.
I love him and his fake beard, General Crix Maydeen.
Yes. And John.
Crix Maydeen.
We are tied up 4-4. 4-4.
This is good.
Mark, this is question number 6.
It's a cute baby. Let's name it Crix. Your next question. It's in the category of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Who says its power to create problems has certainly been confirmed? A city destroyed, an Imperial facility openly attacked.
So Ben just now said he's 0 for 5. I don't understand, Ben. I got all of these. Like,
Yeah,
there
it's
really
so easy.
is.
3.
I just don't want to say it before, you know.
You don't
So I
want to
don't-
spoil the spoil
Yeah.
of the whole show. There's no
That's
point.
the thing. Yeah,
That's it. Eric?
Darth Vader.
obviously.
We all know, Teresa, that you would be the champion in Star Wars League if you don't live in Czech.
Of course.
What
Yep.
is the name of the Trodomone? No way, I said that right. Trodatome, male mechanic, who accompanies Poe, Finn, and Chewie.
I like how he didn't even try. No way I said it right. Let's just spell.
I'm going to go with Trodatome.
Or that's even fine. Trodatome. What it is. Either way, I don't know what it is. Thanks a lot, PJ. Scumbag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Eric.
I have Claude.
You are right. And Eric.
I'm John, but I'll go with Claude.
Perfect. Thank you, Eric John. All right, here we go. Next question.
All right, two competitors gained a point each. Christian Harloff losing 2 points for that last question.
Yep.
We move on to Attack of the Clones, Episode 2. Who
Attack of the
greets
Writers.
Anakin? Excuse me?
Attack of the Writers.
Who greets Anakin and Obi-Wan when they exit?
Ben is like a troll today. He just changed my name.
Christian, all over the place.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Ben,
Hard not to root for both of these fellas.
what happened to you?
4,
You used to be so lovely and,
1.
you
Pens
know,
down,
nice.
and John.
Jar Jar Binks.
Just
Yes, Eric.
Misa Jar Jar Binks.
And we have a tie game, 7-7. Very, very impressive start here by both Eric and John. And here is our next question. Our next question is question 9. That's mixed bag. In what film in the franchise will you find the line, confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi, your destiny?
I like the writers throwing a couple curveballs here. You expect just that Nolan Ryan heat, but they're putting some Oral Hershiser on this.
Minus that one question. So far, great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Eric.
The Last Jedi.
It's incorrect. And
oh,
Rise of Skywalker.
that's correct. John takes the
Wow.
lead. 7. Big point there for John.
Damn it.
Our next question. Here is the final question, round number 1.
It's okay. Jen is also lovely. They're both lovely.
And the answer is A New Hope. And for a point, Han says blank and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid. Tell us to fill in said blank.
Can I get a repeat?
First one.
Anger.
Certainly may. In the category of A New Hope, Han says blank and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side.
It's like fables or myths.
Very tight game here so far. As we
Yeah.
see
Mhm.
8-7, down by 1. As
Not
we
sure if
get
I
to the counting.
disagree with Mr. Solo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and John.
Hokey religions.
Yes, Eric.
Hokey religion.
I was scared for, but
Yeah.
He used the JTE correctly. He really
Yeah.
seems to. He did study with Crooked Mix. This is
Yeah.
good.
He understood how to use JT.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he used it in a good moment where he knew he could get the answer out of him. So yes, I really, really like them both. I think they're both going to have a second match only based on the first round already.
Yeah. Well, we know that Whitley will have one because he's in the tournament.
Yes, that's true.
The correct answer. At that point, the value of the question recedes to 1.
And who is his opponent?
And then John Hoey exceeds
Whiteley is, I think, maybe Zach Burkett.
No,
I
Thomas
think.
is Thomas is his.
Oh,
Burkett is,
damn it.
Thomas is playing
Well,
Witt.
Well-
Witt is playing Burkett, I think.
Yeah, poor Whiteley.
That's no Crix Nadine beer.
All right, Koi, 60 seconds starting now.
So I know a thing or two about like Star Wars competitors, and I gotta say, you are playing like a Star Wars champion, which I this year know a thing or two about. Incredible, sir. Like I'm so proud seeing that work. Is why you were so early in the draft. Why I was afraid of losing you. We're only down by 1 point. That is ace steal. That is getting something right. We wanted to go first. He didn't know that, and here we are about to go first. Where's your headspace? How's this first game for you?
Yeah, I was just hoping that I wouldn't miss every question, so I'm feeling pretty good.
I would have missed every question and gotten the other guy's name wrong like Christian, so I would have been in a -2 situation.
Are you serious, Ben?
For a while, the Mercs -1. I feel very confident about this. We like the wheel. We like where we're going. I really loved how you used that JTE, by the way, to like double check your math. You knew it, but then you like did the math out. So we've got 2 JTEs left. Go into this just as calm and controlled because it's our game to win. 1 point means nothing at this point. Let's dive in. It's ours.
Let's do it.
Here is the spin by Eric.
Round and round that wheel goes. And it is Whiteley's first spin at a Schmoedown wheel. Luckily, it's a lot of Star Wars on it.
All right, so spinner's choice. It lands on spinner's choice. Big spin there for Eric. All right, guys, so 60 seconds to decide what you want starting now.
I mean, this is how you get that 1 point and then some points. It's not like there's anything on this that isn't a spinner's choice because you know Star Wars an insane amount. What is the most comfortable? What's your favorite? Just go with your gut. What does your gut say about spinner's choice here?
I got to go with the one that started it all in 1977, A New Hope.
I think that's the right move. I think that's the right move for a number of reasons. But no, this is where I was going with it, and also I remember to slow down.
Sorry, Ben just wrote something and we were.
5 seconds.
It's yours. Let's get it.
All right, our competitors are back, and now we're going to get to 5 questions in the realm.
So he got spinners. He picked New Hope.
All right, Eric, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
In A New Hope, Imperial Stormtroopers generally use what standard issue blaster?
A Blast Tech E11 blaster rifle.
That is correct for 2 points. All right,
Can't when they do things like this.
So easy.
C-3PO
Yeah.
mentions that if they are caught, they will be sent to what type of mines or smashed into who knows what?
Wow, that's like.
I'm going to go
So-
multiple choice.
So he has to
Hard,
fill in
hard.
one blank and another blank.
Droid mines,
yeah.
C,
Oh.
Kyber mines, D, spice
Oh.
mines.
D Spice Mines.
Correct for 1 more point.
Okay, nice.
Here is question 3.
Good job, like going to the multiple choice. I
Yeah.
really like him. I think he's.
The
I'm surprised how good he is.
on the last
He will be much better.
Leia Organa.
Yeah.
He will be much better in the second match. Much better.
Here's
Yeah.
question number 4.
But I'm really happy that he takes it seriously.
That Leia must have hidden the plans in the escape pod and says to send a what to retrieve them?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, detachment? B,
I think he knew the spice mines and maybe he will know this, but he's not.
A.
Yeah, he knows the answers,
correct for 1 more
but
point.
he's just
And
scared.
our final question.
He doesn't trust himself enough yet.
Who
Do you really
Because-
think so?
in
Yeah,
1994
maybe.
about his
He knows
for a
instantly when he
spice
hears
mine
it.
gone wrong?
He just want to check.
2 more points.
He
All
just
right,
want to
so
check.
Whiteley does
Yeah, but
get
maybe if he's
If
not
he's
really sure, maybe it's better, to go the.
over.
It depends.
All right, the Kaiser
We'll
is
see
here.
what Hoey does. Maybe Hoey will go perfect
Starting now.
right now, or not.
Fun
he
fact.
could.
You know, Coy and Eric Whitley first met at
Whitley.
Abilene Christian University. They both serve as adjunct professors of applied idiocracy. You didn't know that, did you, Mark?
Who's Eric Whitley?
The good news is they can take a long sabbatical and try and collect themselves after we kick their can in today. Hoey, you're playing great. Let me tell you something. He didn't go perfect in round 2, but you know who's going to go perfect in round 2? You. You check down if you have to. You know what I mean? You check down if you have to, but
Yeah.
you know, look, we know you're right. We prepared you for you. We prepared you for this. Mind your training. Take a breath. You got 2 JTEs left.
Yep.
It's your game, brother. Let's spin this wheel and see how we do.
Thanks, Kaiser.
So the wheel is up. Crash with the spin.
All right.
He's-
He gets as lucky as his opponent with the very first inaugural
Mind controlling it. Yes.
Wheels are rolling.
Christian.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
All right, 60 seconds to decide, starting now.
I mean, we like Jedi.
We like Jedi.
We like Jedi.
I don't know though.
Oh, if you're not sure, then spin again.
I feel like you could clean up this category, but I mean, you got to weigh it against getting some of the other
But
ones.
there is.
You prefer not to take.
Okay.
I'll
There is a mixed bag today.
I think it's a good one.
I don't want to upset Mark too. That's a big thing for me. So
Thank you,
Yeah.
John.
All right.
Listen, he's right. I used to think New Hope, the guy swayed me. You know what I mean? He's right. Jedi's the best.
All right, so you're going to get 5 questions in the realm of Return of the Jedi, Mark.
That's right. 3rd movie in order of release, 6th episode, and I just watched it on TNT not too long ago. So 5 questions total in Return of the Jedi. And here's your first
He
question.
didn't seem that confident.
What is the name of the Rancor Keeper at Jabba's palace?
Wow. Could they ask easier questions?
Very emotional, Mike.
Yeah.
For 2 points, and
That was a serious question, by the way. Could they ask easier questions so I know something?
here's the next one. How does Han Solo tell Chewbacca to fly their stolen shuttle so as to not attract attention?
casual.
Fly casual it is, and that is
Okay.
another 2 points
Okay.
in Hoey's
Doing
corner.
well.
Your 3rd question.
Yep.
In Return of the Jedi, when Luke's hologram first appears, how does he refer to Jabba?
Exalted one.
He greets him with that kind of phrase, and that is another correct answer right off the bat. 6 points so far for
Nice.
Hoey in this round, and he's looking to take the lead here. Your penultimate question.
That's the
In
thing.
Return of the Jedi, how much
Even if he goes perfect,
paying Bausch?
I never know in
5 pointer, it's
Star
5
Wars.
pointer.
Yes.
Yeah, 5 pointer, it's 5 pointer.
35,000.
You'll be going for a lot more in the world of crypto these days. That is correct. 2 more points, Christian, and looking to cap off a perfect round number 2 is John Hoey.
Wow.
His movie category, Return of the Jedi.
He's really focused.
He's on the same podcast as the girl who lost
Yeah,
to
Lacey.
Golden, Lacey, right?
Resistance podcast. They and James Benny.
That is a correct quote, Christian. And that is a perfect round and is impressive. As Eric was, John fires right back and taking a lead into round 3.
Very, very impressive.
3 points. That's nothing, but
Point lead
like
now
good
over.
job.
And now we get to
Yeah.
round number 3, Mark. What are the rules?
But as I said, Star Wars became 5 pointer league.
Yeah. The thing is, it must be really well prepared if they picked him over Hoey to the tournament. If
Yeah.
Hoey is this good,
Huge
it must be like really brilliant right now. I feel like.
Well, maybe Wade actually has beaten Thomas Harper. We don't know.
Well, like it definitely could happen.
Because let's be honest, who does Dan have except
There is
Thomas?
no penalty for missing a question, and there is no thievery in round number 3.
For Star Wars, Lacey.
Comes
Yeah.
down to this.
Lacey, yeah.
All right, so
So-
we ask John your numbers, please.
2, 7, and 8.
2, 7, and 8 for John, and for Eric.
But I think Lacey will be much better in her second match.
4, 5, and 15.
Maybe.
All right. You got
I
60
also
seconds,
think
right?
she will be better, but you're muted, my
Okay,
friend.
sir.
He's gonna eat into his time.
This is like
Says Mark, Topo Chico is pouring in the dungeon. Okay, perfect round. We went in our smasher green. We cleaned up, brother. I like how you did out there. I like how
Thanks,
you did.
man. Thanks. Yeah.
Baby, this is your round. This is your game. Play it smooth. Wipe it clean. New
I'm
game,
not
brother.
mad at all if Hoey wins.
Feel
Ben deserves some points on us.
brother. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Let's go get
And
it.
Hoey is very charming, very nice person.
Big fan of Whiteley's work. I see him on the Gordon fish sticks box
Yeah.
every time I'm at the supermarket. Big fan.
All right, thank you. We're going to
Kaiser.
remove you.
Oh, Kaiser.
60 seconds to talk to Eric starting now.
All right, man. You know this game. I really loved how you just even a little bit of second guessing went to multiple choice. That's how that round is done. Now this round, it's all knowledge, and that is where you shine. We're only 3 points behind.
Is it?
That is nothing. That is a question. That is the second of these questions. I feel really.
No, he's really playing well for his first match. Like,
I have hankering for fish sticks.
Yeah.
You know, they sound great. I can go to like some tater tots.
it's like,
After all
As I said, he was just not confident in himself enough to just go for the answers.
and it's really a good matchup for like, they didn't know how they're going to play,
Eric,
and
you chose
it's a tight match.
4. Category number 4, that's the Empire Strikes Back. In the Empire Strikes Back, who says that they ran into a bounty hunter at Ord Mantell in the Empire Strikes Back?
Han Solo.
Correct. 2 points. All right, so now, in order to avoid the
Nice.
TKO,
Nicely done, mister.
he hits it, bounces back to Crash, and we now go to category number 5. That's going to take us to The Force Awakens. All right, here you go. Name the Resistance pilot that ran an off-screen reconnaissance mission over Starkiller Base.
Temin Snap Wexley.
That is correct. And the TKO has been
Off-screen pilot.
I
Oh.
I really wanted to say it, but he was just too quick, yeah.
Category number 2.
That's right. He's looking for the bank shot here for 2 and your category. Mr. Hoey Crash.
Oh,
Planets and location.
if he missed it 3 and they both did their 5, they could go to sudden death.
How does the Emperor refer to Endor's forest moon?
Oh, that's a... It's planets and location. That's a toughie.
Repeat that.
Second one.
All right. Categories planets and locations. The question. How
They're
does
both
the
really prepared for the game.
Endor's forest moon?
I'm amazed with the rookies this year.
Especially Star Wars ones.
Yes.
The Sanctuary Moon.
Took a lot of thinking, but it got him to a tied ball game. Christian, it bounces back to Whiteley, the most important question of his career.
Actually, Mark, we're going to stick with John Hoey here, who's got his 3 points.
Oh my god, it almost happened to them again.
3-point question, which is
Don't.
Sounds fair to me because it's in the category of, you remember this movie, Return of the Jedi. And for 3 points and the lead to definitely send it back. What does Yoda admit that he is not strong enough to prevent?
Dying.
Yeah, he was kicking the bucket there. He couldn't stop it, Christian. Sad moment, but a happy one for John Hoey. Now he has a 3-point lead. Now he gets that important question.
All right. For your 5-point question, Eric.
So no sudden death.
The realm of The Last Jedi.
Okay, let's go, Eric.
In The Last
You can do
Jedi,
it.
what is the name of the individual on Canto Bight that told Finn and Rose not to park their spaceship on the beach and then reported them to the Canto Bight police?
Okay, so this is Dungeon versus Mercs. I feel like they're first and second right now. and the
Slow
standings.
in low.
Wow. Benjen getting more points.
Yep.
And he played almost perfectly.
A heartbreaker here, as the answer was slow in low, slow in low.
Oh.
Didn't he say slow and low?
I don't know.
I heard slow and low. Slow and low.
Takes the victory.
Wow.
Big win
I can
No, that's okay.
go there.
That's okay. That's okay. Like,
just a moment here, as you will
let's
be
not.
talking to
Nice win, baby.
Heartbreaker has it as the rules of the game state.
Maybe he said slow and low.
Necessarily the
Please go back. I want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see? Okay.
Misses. Oh, it broke my heart
Okay.
with that one.
So remember
off.
where we are now.
Almost had it, but
1502.
John Crash Hoey taking a big victory there, and then reported them to the Canto Bight police.
Slow din low.
Oh. Slow and low and slow and low. Oh. Wow.
Wow.
Well, this one must hurt him, right? It
Yeah,
seems
I would
almost
be.
like don't. It seems almost like don't tell Peter.
Yeah, I would be pissed.
Yeah, me too.
And
But
now
you know
I
what this
understand.
means?
Yeah, he will be a dangerous
He
one
will
in the
be.
tournament.
Yes. This is
Yeah.
exactly the thing that fuels people. Remember, Kevin smacks everyone.
Remember Ace.
Yeah, remember everyone. Like,
Talking to
nice win, baby.
you get
Heartbreaker
to be a champion after a tough loss normally.
that name right. That's not as necessarily the benefit of the doubt. It's a Lena
Wow, but
Headey
such a good match.
just misses. Oh, it broke my heart.
Oh, and Ben won.
Let her off. Almost had.
Good
Yeah,
job, Ben.
Ben.
I have to
Congratulations.
say, I'm really surprised Ho is not in the tournament.
For the dungeon.
Yeah, my mind was in the Galaxy Far
Now I'm scared for
Thomas
because
the hero
yeah, that's true.
the original trilogy, and somebody says it's Loot.
now if Wit has beaten Thomas Harper, I understand why they would put Wit in the tournament.
But you know what? Wade never won a match. Don't you want him to win at least one match?
Yeah, but I love Dan too much. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. I love Dan too much too. That's true.
Incredible victory over a very game.
But I also love Dungeon very much. Wow, this is hard for me.
Don't forget, you will have to pick this Sunday.
Yes, damn it. But there's just something about Harper. Just something really special about him. But there's also something really special about Wade. He's like one of the best people in the whole world.
First of all, congratulations. It looks like you picked a hell of a rookie.
And I'm so happy for Hoey and for Ben, maybe.
Crash. But
He wasn't very nice to me today, so I don't want to be nice to him.
yourself more and more as a manager this year and being a force when it comes to actually knowing the content itself. I'm like, are you like a secret hidden weapon we just didn't know existed? Are you a secret Star Wars mark?
So now I really think maybe Mara won't be at Star Wars at all this year. If they have him, Molly, and maybe what is really good this year.
Parker and Mara and Molly and Hoey and Wit and just not pick this up. We have a really
Mara doesn't need to be in the Star Wars. That's the thing.
No, she doesn't, but she wants to. She wants
but
to.
I think it's better for Dungeon if she just focuses on Inner Geek.
I actually think it would be really fun to have like at least one match with her.
Fun for
like,
us, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but she's training with them. It's not like she's not training with them.
Yeah, I get it.
We got on the phone.
And she has like photographic memory. I don't like. She's good.
We love his attitude. We love his dedication. Tough loss for Whiteley. Whiteley is obviously a force to be reckoned
I'm
with.
very happy for Hoey. I'm also very happy for Whiteley. I think it was a great debut.
Hell,
Yeah.
he's got the Star Wars champion of the world.
Really
Series
good
before.
first match for
So to beat him
Turkeys,
today,
for both of them.
it was close, but hey, Jen, you know sports, man. Sometimes it comes down to one play,
Wait, let me
one
see if
second
there is
thing, and he
going
beat
to
the
be
guy
a
clean today. So props
cutscene.
to
Probably will.
Absolutely.
or
Crash,
not.
I've got to say, you played that
Maybe
game like
not.
an
Not
absolute
gonna be a
veteran. It's like, how
cutscene.
did you prepare for this match? Because let's face it, this is a tough place to walk into with the level of Star Wars knowledge that's going on here. I mean, to me, when I
I'm
watch
really
this,
impressed by John.
I feel like I am. Sometimes I swear
Yeah.
you guys are speaking a different language.
Him and the God Leader would also be a good match.
Yes,
These alien names and stuff,
agreed.
and those letters
Or
are
him, or
And-
and Mary.
because
Yeah, but it would be nice with Gold Leader because it would be a little.
the whole
He could
team
get a
today,
payback for his
Matt's
co-host.
teaching me how to
That's
just
true.
put myself
It's
in a part
also
of the
what
game.
Becky Gubbins said, that she wants to
And
play
our Star
Rick
Wars
Radis
has said,
to avenge Chrissy V.
Molly,
I like it.
Wit, Parker, Mara, and just everyone on that team. Like, we have legends of this game on the team, and even if it's just something like Dan Murrell doing his Watto impression to cool me down, it's
This is amazing.
and if you haven't heard it, check it out because he could replace.
Yeah,
it
it's
as a-
really good.
But it's as if it's a family in the dungeon, and Kaiser, people call him a goofball and stuff, but he is.
We've called him worse, actually.
He,
for sure.
he is the man, and we do have big attitudes in the dungeon, but we also have big hearts, and it's a family there. And I think our results have been showing that this year, and I'm honored to be a part of it. And aside from my family support and friends,
Dan wins tonight.
Mike Dice for luck.
Dungeon just left everybody in the dust.
You know, Kaiser, a lot of people at the beginning of this season, they thought you were going to be at a huge deficit losing Smasher the way you did. But I mean, how much of a role is he playing behind the scenes? Because look, you've never looked this strong last season in terms of the nerd knowledge going on. I'm like, so how
You're
much of it
peeking at defections.
Yeah.
behind the scenes, and how big of a part is he still of the dungeon?
I'm gonna have to give the floor to Hoey on this one. I know they did a little.
Yeah,
training
it's a long
before-
thing. Like for the moment, it would be a big leap.
Yeah, Kevin is like our Obi-Wan in the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Where's
He's
Gensel?
not always there, but he's always in your ear and in your mind and in our hearts. And he comes in when he can, and he always gives you listen when he talks.
Kevin is the best.
He's like our
The best.
Yeah.
for that sort of stuff.
And when you are with him,
He's certainly a big
you
part
just
of
want to
what
win
we've
for
done
him.
compared to do
That's
this,
the.
including the rest of the team.
I said that. I said that on
Under your belt,
our
that's
draft
gonna,
show.
definitely boost your confidence.
If you are with Kevin, you want to win for him, not for yourself.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Only for yourself, of course.
Mara was so happy to win the IG belt back.
Yeah.
Drafted before me that I obliterated.
Yeah, and
summer
he's
on
such a
their own.
sweetheart.
And that's fine. And I kind of laid in the weeds, and I got drafted 7th. And Kaiser
But I will
brought
just
up
say
the
one
team
thing:
out there.
if Kevin Smith,
But,
no, if when
Tom
he
Brady was
beats
drafted
the,
late, too. And let's
when
not
he
forget
smashes
stuff like that. So,
the cancer,
He's doing all right.
Kaiser will have a big problem. He will have to choose between Ben Bateman, Kevin Smith, Parker, Mara. There is too much star power in that.
Yeah, well, that's true, but
We love what you did today, Jen. We will be seeing you again in the winter.
that's a good problem to have. Having too much
Because let's be honest, he will lose
amazing
either.
people.
He will lose probably either Kevin Smith or Parker. There is
Yeah,
no
but I
way.
think Smets isn't going in very soon. I don't think it's going to be like next year. Or I think
Yeah,
it will take a while, and he should take his time. He should take
Yeah, I
his
agree.
time to
I
recover,
agree.
to spend time with his daughter and his beautiful wife, and then come back and smash everyone.
Well, and he beat a
Yeah.
very game opponent with Eric the Night Whiteley. When you look at that, it does remind me of the.
You can just go to the interview if you want.
Right.
So long ago when that happened, but it's heartbreaking. And
You seem very tired, so I don't want to keep you.
It's okay. I just want to see the factions. I'm
So
interested.
sorry. Tell me what was going through your head though when they started saying "and your winner," and then you saw your face leave the screen.
Yeah, I think I knew exactly what happened. I just, I was going through a whole bunch of things in my head with that character. The cool thing about that character's species, the Abonetto, is that all of their characters are named after Beastie Boys songs. So you have Elo Assy and it's Hello Nasty. And then I was like, oh, Slow and No. And I just kind of set it out there. And I'm like, I got to make sure I enunciate. And that's what got me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So if he
Look,
just
you're the
got
guy
to the
that everyone was
JT,
so
he would
excited to see play
maybe
this season.
said
Get
it right.
drafted. I remember during the
Maybe he also wanted to say the right thing, and like he said, he didn't enunciate enough.
guy, and
Just
Jesus, where did
yeah.
all these people come from that are just chanting him on? I'm like, you
I
have that much hype behind
I
you.
actually I don't mean this badly, but I actually don't care because I know now that he is going to be a really good competitor
Yeah,
for Star Wars. And like having the Malanta as a first and White Laser second, I think is like one of the best
it's
combination for Star Wars who anyone has.
you are sad because even if the Malanta loses, he can be in the next tournament. He'll be probably be bigger. So
named character from a species where they all were, and then
Yeah.
it was a matter of enunciation. It was if this wasn't Star Wars, or if this had happened in another round, it wouldn't have happened. If this was round 2, he would have seen it on the board and he would have known. If this was round 1, it could have been a matter of just how he like. This was a one-of-one scenario where
Yeah, this was a tough one. But the thing is, Hoey, even if he had it correct, Hoey could still win. So it's not that
yeah,
like
we
you
don't know
I
what
don't
would
think yeah
we don't
I
know
like I
what would
don't think
happen, right?
I don't think he should be really angry at himself because
he was constantly just double-checking himself and powering
No, he
he
cannot
didn't
be.
get TKO'd or anything. He's played a really good game, and you don't know how it would went.
I can't wait to see Whiteley versus DiMolanta, and I'm going to have a New York Bibbs versus Kid match on my hands. And the Kid lost his first match too. This guy is going to be the Kid of Star Wars. This guy.
The Kid, Babes, and Whiteley lost their first matches, and Bergs are still
No, Babes
very
won
close.
the. Oh, I understand what you
Now
mean.
Babes lost.
This
Yeah.
year, this year.
Yeah, they won only 2 matches, but it was #1 contenders in championship.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad those matches mean more this year because
And when Shazam wins the championship, they will be
Yeah.
even more up.
We're muting you now, Koi. I need to talk to your player. Anyways, Eric, let's shift to the tournament for a minute. You have a very hyped opponent in Thomas
I
Harper.
think that Quirky Mercs could actually be the championship champions this year because I think the tournament season will be good for them. Maybe
yeah, I
like
think I think Shazam
corruption did last year.
and if Shazam doesn't lose till spectacular like they do every year since they started to be
Yeah.
a team, then they could like make some defenses. That's 8
Yeah.
points even.
Yeah, that's even more. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing I think is going to do them in is the lack of inner geekdom, like strong inner geekdom players.
Yeah, that
But
that
maybe
that
but maybe
that
just
can
as well
sound
will work really hard and like improve a lot. So I'm not going to.
I kept leaning back and being like, everything we've worked on in training, every conversation we've had before this match, everything that we had to navigate as manager and faction member was on the books today.
And I actually think Whiteley and Koi are a really good fit.
Yep.
Than I was when I drafted him first. Like, he was my #1 Star Wars guy after the champion. I put him 4th. Like, he was literally the 5th of overall anything. That's a concerning moment for a rookie. Like, I can't imagine the pressure on Eric.
Ben says Swift trains with Bibbs, so he's not worried. Yeah.
And the fact that he didn't slip, he didn't make any silly errors, the fact that he showed all of his Star Wars knowledge. As a manager, I'm just really proud. And honestly, Star Wars is this year. Like, look at what the Schmoedown has become this year.
If Kevin Smith
Star Wars. It's just in parentheses.
wins, and if Dan wins, it's a dungeon and a Mercs takeover for a while.
Yep.
You're going down a Schmoedown rabbit hole with that connection there.
There is only two champions from two. It's only two factions holding the belts.
Oh my god, if Shazam gets the belt, only 2 factions and the best factions. Oh, also Dan is also the best faction. They should have at least 1 belt.
Oh yeah,
I want usual suspects to have belt.
I know.
Can't wait to do more. I mean, it's just like Jabba in his palace whenever he's like, "Oh, play that one again," and then the band just goes.
I'm just really sad that his next match is against Harper.
Yeah.
I love it.
I wish he had one more match between this.
What is the
That's,
small tournament?
that's like really tough. If he's going to be like, maybe he's going to be 2-0 in like 2 weeks of getting into Schmoedown. That's not like a
But
really good feeling. But
it's
he
the
might
small.
beat him.
Yeah, we don't know.
This loss brought to you by
It's
the letter D.
it's the small tournament, so we don't know. He must have
Well, look,
card.
he's taking it with
Yeah, and it's also
great performance.
after seeing him play, I'm not going to say he can win that match. He could.
Both of these guys, the knowledge that they had, and he made
Even if Harper plays brilliantly, he played really well. So yeah.
a lot of recall stuff that he was able to get, and even in that round 2 where he went to multiple choice, he still got it right.
What's going
John
on?
Hoey just was able to stay calm, and and even when he uses JT, he's able to pull the answer. They played both very well for rookies. John Hoey today edging it out, taking that victory, and picking up a big.
There is a
scene.
Yeah, there is a
Go
scene.
back to round number 2, and you see that
Oh,
John
and
Hoey's
Grace
run
is in the scene. Nice.
They had a little bit of deliberation as to whether
I
to
checked.
the greatest Star Wars movie of all time or spin again. He ended up sticking with it, had a perfect round number 2, and right there is your difference. But to echo Sir Whiteley, it just came down to the letter D, or maybe the amount of D&D that Coy Jandrew ingested. I guess that's Dunkin' Donuts Dungeons. There's a lot of D's going on around here, but we have some big energy talking about all these matches that are coming up, Christian. It's a full slate for us here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. So much excitement in every one of these Intergeekdom, Star Wars teams, and of course singles.
And here are the standings as they stand.
I will stop this.
Oh, let's go. Okay. So it's 18. So Dungeon would be at 25 if then 1.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Mercs are third, not second. So I said it wrong, like 3 or 4
But
times today. Sorry.
let's be honest here. Look at the Finns Stock Exchange with 11 points and not
Yes.
even a single championship.
Yeah, and it's also they are 5-2 and have
Yeah.
11 points. Wow.
Yeah.
But Dungeon is they don't
5-1.
have a KO, but they are 5-1.
Yeah,
That's
5-1.
the best
They have
stat I feel like. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the best state right now.
they really pick their people well, but it's also true they don't have any rookies. They
Yeah,
do. They had
and
Hoey today. Yes, sorry.
yeah,
And they have Flickinger.
they
I'm
have
totally wrong.
they have one match less than Finstock Exchange. So if Dan wins today, they will have the best record. But if Dan loses, they will have the same record as Finstock Exchange. Because Finstock
Well,
Exchange is 5-2 and they are 5-1. So
They will win, so it doesn't matter. But
No, Collins will win.
Dude, I'm going to cry the whole Sunday. I might not come to the show. I definitely want to wear the crown if Dan loses. Like,
Really?
don't.
Okay.
Really.
I'm letting the video
What
go
is
now.
to happen? Yeah. Okay.
Those are the
Wow, we get blessed with so many scenes.
pay-per-view. It is all on the
No.
line. The Mercs have an opportunity to pick up 2 more big points tonight. As Kevin
Okay, I'm
Goodenough
just
Smith
now.
goes up against Sassy Stacey
I'm just
Howard
now
in the
trying to tune in
pay-per-view.
into the
And
pay-per-view,
the Dungeon
and Colin's promo is fire.
points, but
So funny only from watching it and not hearing it. Perfect.
where dangerous Dan Murrell, the 4-time champion, looks to become a 5-time
Wait, they're already on the championship match.
Yes. Yes.
undefeated
wow.
It's already airing.
of the world. Last
Well,
year's rookie
it should start 20 minutes ago. So
the Schmoedownlive.com.
Wait. You want to tell me that the championship match is undercard?
Your tickets today. Mark?
No.
I gotta go change wigs for my pay-per-view.
Then the match Stacey Howard and Kevin Smith lasted a very not very long time.
It's going like gangbusters. As many planets exist in
What?
that
No,
galaxy, that's
it's
how
a
many
pre-scene. It's
in our little
pre.
Star Wars
It's
Oh.
pre. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. I'm sorry for the confusion. I just tuned into it and I see cones on a screen, but
Oh, I
pre-scene,
understand.
it's not. No. This should be the shortest match in the history. I just wanted to prepare it so I don't see any spoilers, you know.
Yeah, I
So
understand.
so I rewinded and.
We will see you. Thank you very much, Mark Ellis.
Okay, now the
Okay.
scene.
What do we have
Grace,
here?
Grace.
Hello,
Grace, the
beautiful.
best girl.
Oh. Or is this the best girl?
Stranger,
No,
so good to see
I
the
I love
beautiful
Grace.
face of my commissioner. How have you been?
It's so good to see you too. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh
You know,
my
I'm hanging in there. You know, doing the best I can, obviously. How are you?
I know, I'm doing well. I know. Oh my gosh, I know that everything with COVID really threw off everything that you were wanting to do last year.
Yeah.
And really killing the whole commissioner thing, and I really appreciate that. I know you had a lot of ideas for this year. It's so good to finally connect with you.
Yes, absolutely. I'm so glad that you bring that up because I really did. You know, I planned out a lot of stuff that I really wanted to try in 2020, but I still think that, you know, going forward this year, we can maybe implement some of those ideas and some of those plans as well.
Well, actually, and I apologize for interrupting you. I did actually, along those lines, I actually did wanted to bring up something to you, if you don't mind. I saw a certain video message that you had sent Mark Riley, actually wishing him luck on a match. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, like, you know, Riley and I, aside from the Schmoedown, we go way back with movie talk and nightmares and all of that. And obviously we were partners, and I know he's kind of been having a little bit of a tough time within the league, and you know, so I wanted to just send him
I'm
a quick
scared
little
what's going to happen.
note with some positive
She will
words
destroy
and,
her for
you know,
this.
some encouragement.
Yeah, and I mean, we all need that. And I love that. I love the sentiment behind that. However, I do just want to bring up the fact that I really, when I think about what I value in a commissioner, I really think about neutrality,
Ooh, she's
almost
not
like a
gonna be a
judge. You know
commissioner
what I
anymore.
mean? Just really not choosing sides, like not really rooting for any player over another. So I actually got to say, I didn't love that because
She's losing it.
you really have to be completely neutral on the sidelines. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
How can you go after Clark Wolf? That
Yeah,
seems
I mean,
like
I
an
feel
impossible thing
feel
to
like
do.
I'm
You
usually
should.
pretty neutral
It's
in
the best
general.
thing when you go to the
Don't
best
really
baby
think that,
faces.
you know, sending
If you're a
Riley a
heel,
good luck
that's your
message kind of
job.
counts as like being impartial, you know? I mean, I Christian's never said brought
And
it up
they're
to me
both
either.
such
So
good
I'm
actresses.
sorry, this is all news
Yeah.
to me.
Sure. And yeah, and I realize that Christian has really been mismanaging for a long time now, so I'm not surprised that he hasn't brought this up. So I adore you. We also go way back, so I'm not trying to rain on any parade right here, but I do just have to give you a little bit of some bad news because actually going forward, this actually does violate the rules of commissioner. So I'm actually going to be having you move away from commissioner, and
Wait, sorry, excuse me. I'm not trying to interrupt you, Grace, but what are you talking about? Like,
You're fired.
I can be more cautious going forward. Like, this is so not a big deal, and respectfully, I have a contract, so I know what my contract says, and I don't even think that you can make that kind of a decision.
Right. No, and I love that you brought up the contract. Thank you for reminding me of that because I've actually looked at your contract, and actually I'm able to move you wherever I'd like within the confines of that contract. So I think you're gonna love this. I'm gonna actually be moving you from commissioner onto the desk.
I don't think that that's such a great idea. I don't think that that's a
Are we
really good
going
idea.
to have Clark Wolf on the desk?
I'm not even mad now.
And I totally understand where you're coming from.
With Andrew
I
Guy,
wasn't sure
maybe?
if I'm actually the president
Please.
now. And so I do
Oh,
get final say. in
maybe
this.
Andrew Guy will be a commissioner.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
Grace.
Grace will be a
Okay.
commissioner. She's
I
already a
will- I'll take the
commissioner.
test.
I love it.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so
But
much.
like,
Thanks,
wow.
Grace.
So good chatting with
I'm
you.
not even mad for this. I want
God, it's
Clark
too
on the
easy.
table.
I love
Good.
this.
Oh my god, they both. Wow.
I'm not even mad.
Yeah, I'm like mad because you just weren't nice to Clark, and I feel like everybody should be nice to Clark. I'm just saying. She's like the
Yeah,
OG.
that's it. So guys,
Wow.
this is it from our for our watch alongs for
Watch
this week.
along.
We won't be doing ones for the pay-per-views because unfortunately now it's 2:30 in our countries, so it's a bit late for us to do a watch along. We thank you for watching us, watching our show. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm happy that Teresa is now on top of our prediction league because I don't have to listen to Liam Gloat anymore. And yeah, Ben actually did gain a point and get us a little here. You will see the prediction standings on Sunday, and see you Sunday on our main show when we will talk about all the matches and what we think about them. That's why we don't talk about really in the detail what we think about the matches on the watch alongs. Please tune in the Sunday to see our full reactions. And as we said, Star Wars League is easy for us. We can do anything.
True. True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a nice day and see you on Sunday. Goodbye.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.